Greetings, Earthlings! The Martian is here, author of Red Planet Guardian. Remember that hashtag Red Planet Guardian, soon to be released Indiegogo campaign 2019. Let's get this started. Following on the announcement of Star Trek Lower Decks' new animated series, we're going to talk about, until you get that cartoon, we're going to talk about the top 5 fan-created cartoons that are on YouTube right now that you can watch. These are Star Trek fan-created cartoons. The first one we're going to talk about here is Ptolemy Wept, and this is by a gentleman named Kurt Danhauser, and this one is available right here, and it's good. It really is good. It's 9 parts long. I think it must be, oh boy, I don't know, 50 some minutes maybe, and the whole thing or more. It's really good though. And what he does is, I don't want to, I can't go through too much of this, but you'll see what he's done is he's taken out video elements of the original animated cartoon that you can find, as we have said earlier. You can find the animated cartoon, the original one done in the 70s. You can find that on Netflix right now and watch it. But he's taken elements out of it. He's taken the characters and everything, and the backgrounds, and he's kind of reordered everything, put it together, and made new films. And he's not the only one that's done this. There have been others that have done this as well. Apparently, if you're an animator, this stuff is all out there somewhere in the internet. But this story centers on the character of Flint from Requiem for Methuselah. He has gone back to Earth and works as something of an expert or ambassador for Earth, helping them along using his extensive knowledge that he's gained through the years. Basically, what happens is they come upon this alien satellite, and it is a vast holding of knowledge from the universe, and they must deal with this. But obviously, something goes wrong, and Flint. Again, I don't want to give too much away, but Flint is very protective of this knowledge base. He goes on to say that he saw this happen once before. Was one of his lines from this, is that he saw the Library of Alexandria burn, and he doesn't want this to happen again. So comes up a bit at odds with Kirk again. Again, I don't want to give too much away. It's really good. Give it a watch. I think you will be pleasantly surprised. All right, but moving on next, what we have is, this is called Paradise Makers. The animation for this is a little bit different, but this also is good. I really liked the animation in this. It was done pretty well. This also starts out as, and this is an hour long. This is another one that's really good. If you've got some time, and it's this one's in 2 parts. It's actually over 2 hours long. So give this one a try as well. This one actually takes place prior to the start of the original series, because McCoy is coming on as the new chief of surgery, or the new medical officer, and they kind of start off the at odds thing that he and Spock have, and it kind of goes into maybe some of the explanation of why that exists. But again, this one, like I said, I like the animation in this. It's not horrible. I've seen some really bad stuff out there. This is not horrible. Let's see. Yeah, I mean, it's not bad. The voices are okay. You're never going to get complete matches for any of this stuff, but it's good. But anyways, what this does is it follows the story of a lost ship that was on this desert island. I believe this is the captain or the medical officer, I can't really remember, of that ship. They get stranded on this island. Shenanigans happen. Some woman gains these vast mental powers, and they integrate themselves with the local culture, which of course is against the Prime Directive, and yada yada yada. So, anyways, but again, I don't want to give too much away, but this one is good. Give it a watch. It really is pretty darn good for a fan-made animated show. All right, so next one is this one is Power Source, but this one is about the starship Farragut. This is not about the Enterprise, but this one uses the same thing as this first one does, as Ptolemy Wept does. They use original elements of the animated series. They just take this stuff out and then add in other stuff. Now, Starship Farragut, as you may or may not know, this is a semi-famous fan-created starship, and they've actually got some live-action shows that they do. But this one, like I said, it's a cartoon. The good thing about this one is because it's a cartoon, and it's not of the original series, they can go ahead and add in their own voices, and of course it sounds fine because they're original characters. So, it does have its advantages there. But this one, again, this is another one that is, this is over an hour long as well. So, and again, not bad. It's, the writing and the voice work is a little hokey, but if you're a fan of this original series kind of stuff, I think this one works. I think you'll like it. So again, give that one a try as well. All right, number 4. This one is, I really thought this one is, how should I say? This one was a lot of work for the gentleman that did this, and he goes on to explain everything that he had to do. There's 3 parts of these. I believe they're 20 minutes long each, and these actually, this is a lost Star Trek episode. It's called Beyond Antares. There are a few of these out there. There was some original scripts that were done and in the can, and they didn't get to film them because the series was cut short. So I think that's what this is. I think this is one of these original scripts that was never done. So, which again makes it good because it's an original script. It's basically original Star Trek. And what he's done is he says he works as a professional animator. The animation is good. I wouldn't say it's incredible. It looks like kind of like a video game from like the, 90s or 2000s. Not incredible, but it's not, it's workable. The interesting thing though, is that he takes voices from the original TV show, and he basically cuts them up and reworks them so they fit into the script. And I don't want to play too much of it, but
warp engines were meant to be used.
But you can hear. I mean, these are the original voices of the characters.
Power and increasing.
Communications are back online, Captain.
Yeah. So, anyways, interesting project, and it's a decent script. So, give that one a try as well. Last one is this one here. This is Aurora Complete, and this is another fan-made one. Animation on this one is a little better than some of the others, but the interesting thing about this one is that it follows a more civilian thing. It's not Starfleet. There's civilian traders in the Star Trek universe. So follows their things that are happening with them, and it's good. It's not incredible. The the story is it's not as good as some of the others, I think, but the animation is good, the voice work is good, and I like the idea of it. And I've always wanted to see a series based on that, something just following the traders or such that happen in the Star Trek universe. But this one, again, this is 55 minutes long. This is an hour. You definitely get your money's worth watching this one. So so give this one a try as well. This video is getting a little long, but I just want a couple mentions. Was this one? This one is called Spectre. This is 3 hours long. I don't know. I mean, this is the dedication to do something like this is really great. The animation is kind of so. And this one is Next Generations, which makes it good. The odd thing, though, is that whoever did this, they couldn't get any voice actors. I mean, pretty much the entire thing is voice acted by one guy. Even the female characters are voiced by a man. And it just makes it a little hard to watch. So, so that one's, I don't know. This one is Star Wrecked. And this is a comedy. And it won some kind of an award here. This is some kind of a YouTube group, but this one also takes elements from the original series and reworks them. So that one's okay. And then this is Element of Surprise. This is the original film that Anheuser, is that his name? Danhauser. That's the original film that he made before he did Ptolemy Wept. So, but this one's only about 7 minutes long, but give that one a try as well. Okay. This video is getting long, but listen, guys, give all of those a try, except maybe for those last three. This one's okay. The other two, I don't know, choose yourself. But anyways, some stuff for you to watch before Lower Decks comes out. Anyways, like, share, and subscribe. Please subscribe. Got to get those subs up. And if you like this video, if you want to see more of this stuff, leave a comment down below. If you have found any other fan-made cartoons that you really like, by all means, leave me a link down below. I'll take a look at them. Maybe we'll do another one of these. All right. So thanks, guys. Later, out. This has been your Martian.